Roll Tide, everybody. Welcome to the Bama Tailgate Show. And I got to tell you guys, it is happening again. Alabama recruiting just won't slow down. And a little payback to you guys at Ohio State. You want to come in down here to Alabama and try to take our guys? Well, guess what? We just got one of yours. Yeah. Maybe in some people's estimations, one of the biggest surprises so far this recruiting cycle. 4-star edge, Justin Hill. Roll to Bama, baby. Roll Tide. Or as Roll Tide Willie would say, Blitz, Bama Blitz. I'll get it out. But this is a big one. We're going to talk about that and just where Alabama is pulling away from the rest of the pack, closing in on Ohio State for the number one recruiting class. But 4-star edge coming to Tuscaloosa right out of Cincinnati, which is something that a lot of the experts didn't see happening. But it's happening. Let's get this show started, guys. Like, subscribe. If you love Alabama, give me a thumbs up on the show. If you don't like Alabama, well, tough shit. Predictions were that this guy was going to go to Ohio State, but he selects the University of Alabama. And I say it again, ain't it great to be from Alabama? 2025 4-star edge rusher Justin Hill, super athlete, is coming to Alabama. Yeah. I know we've talked about it before. Kalen DeBoer isn't going to be able to recruit. Right? Because Brian Harsin didn't recruit. Brian Harsin didn't leave the complex. There's like 15 Kalen DeBoers. They're everywhere. And one of them must have been in Ohio because Cincinnati's Witten Woods High School product, 6'3", 220-pound edge that was predicted by On3 and a lot of the other publications to go to Ohio State is going to Bama. Yep. Surprise, guys. Surprise. And Ohio State, you guys deserve this. Alabama needs to be in your backyard, too. You want to come down and you want to try to take all our guys, we're going to take yours. And we're still not happy about Caleb Downs, but you guys have been flashing the dough. And, okay, but not this time. And I'm excited about this one. I mean, I just think that this shows that, you know what, Alabama's paying attention. And they're not going to sit back and just watch Ohio State come down in our backyard. He picked Alabama over Ohio State, his hometown school, and Oregon and USC. You're talking about a guy that On3 has as the number 52 prospect in the country and the number 7 edge player, the second best player in the state of Ohio, and also the Alabama pulling away in the publications from everyone except Ohio State and starting to close in on Ohio State as the basically the number one recruiting class in the country. But you were wondering, you know, for Coach Womack and the defensive staff, we've seen a lot of offensive guys lately, but now Alabama adds a big defender and someone that can get after the quarterback, someone that maybe – you know, could jump in there and slide into some of the different jobs that they have. You know, all these new positions like the Wolf position and all that. But you got to have guys that can go after the quarterback. And I think those are, you know, very, very important. Yeah. The Man Cave Report, Lank. Yeah, I'm telling you, let the naysayers. I mean, Sam says, who really expected that this new staff would be rolling like this? Not me. I thought they would do okay. And I was talking to Jake Coker, who spent some time playing golf with, and you guys can watch us talking about it on Roll Tide Pods on Elephant in the Room. But he was saying that that Coach Womack was like, yeah, expected to do well, but that they're even surprised at how everything's come together so fast. But this coaching staff, had a tough job to replace the best of all times. And honestly, they're doing a great job of it. I mean, really. And this is another example. It seems like every time you turn around, they're adding someone else to the mix. So I'm going to pull up the recruiting rankings here just because I want to see what our friends at On3 have, because, I love keeping an eye on this. I remember when Nick Saban won these all the time, and then it felt like he was kind of always in the mix, but we didn't come in first like we did, and then there it is. So look, there's the Ohio State lead over Alabama shrinking. And Alabama, according to On3, what's their score? 93.347, 94.216. So it's slowly but surely Alabama is getting to that number one spot in the recruiting ranking. So big pickup for Alabama, always a big pickup. Here's the On3 look at what they got: Dijon Lee and Daryl Duke Johnson and Justin Hill, I beg your pardon, Derek Smith, Keelan Russell. I mean, you go through these guys, and there's so many great players, so much talent. I mean, look, you're going to be able to put him right up there with Antonio Coleman on the defensive side of the football. This week added the 6'6" tight end Caleb Edwards. So this is exciting. And these guys have done a great job, and I know Brett's talked about this, of recruiting each other, going out there and trying to put together the best group that they could possibly have. But this one surprised a lot of people in the business, that Alabama would net Justin Hill and bring in, the number 2 player in the state of Ohio, because Ohio State's got a 5-star from Alabama going their way right now in Offert. And so now Alabama's returning the favor, and they'll have Hill in their camp. So that's where we are, guys. Just wanted to pop on and basically just say Roll Tide to everybody. Really happy about this one. Have a great 4th of July. And it's a great time to be. I mean, look, we've had 20 years of great football. I don't think it's going to change. And I'm not sad to see that. This is really something. So congratulations to that staff from Roll Tide.